solemnly swear the testimony that you are about to give to the Committee on the Armed Forces Committee of the United States to be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God. The complete statements of all witnesses will be placed.
Well, it was brought to you then by the State Department. We don't want to parse words with.
Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, in recent days there has been a good deal of discussion about who bears responsibility for the terrible activities that took place at Abu Ghraib. These events occurred on my watch. As Secretary of Defense, I am accountable for them, and I take full responsibility.
1,000 people were captured or detained in Iraq, of whom 30.
I feel terrible about what happened to these Iraqi detainees. They're human beings. They were in U.S. custody. Our country had an obligation to treat them right. We didn't, and that was wrong. So to those Iraqis who were mistreated by members of the U.S. Armed Forces, I offer my deepest apology. It was inconsistent with the values of our nation. It was inconsistent with the teachings of the military to the men and women of the armed forces, and it was certainly fundamentally un-American.
Look at all the abuse in Iraq. You are the Rumsfeld. Fire Rumsfeld.
Let me be clear. I failed to recognize how important it was to elevate a matter of such gravity to the highest levels, including the President and the members of Congress. Third, I'm seeking a way to provide appropriate compensation to those detainees who suffered such grievous and brutal abuse and cruelty at the hands of a few members of the United States Armed Forces.
Of informing Congress of the.
Do you have the ability, in your opinion, to come to Capitol and carry the message and carry the water for the Department of Defense?
And a dark hood on his head, wires attached to his bodies. Iraqi prisoners. The Senate 11 pointed out the top-level defense.
The issue is, can I be effective in assisting them in their important tasks? Needless to say, if I felt I could not be effective, I'd resign in a minute. I would not resign simply because people try to make a political issue out of it.
Thank you, Jim.
Sorry. I'm going to be sitting on your lap for the end of the hearing. I just want to let you know that.
Is there anything else that we ought to know that we won't be surprised with?
And correcting our own mistakes.
The answer to your question is there is more. I indicated in my remarks, there are more photographs, there are videos, there are a series of investigations underway, there are criminal prosecutions, and just without any question, there's going to be more coming out, and there'll be surprises.
Of acknowledging the evil in our midst doesn't have meaning far. For those beliefs, we send men and women of the armed forces abroad.
Okay. I think the President of the United States should fire the Secretary of Defense, Rumsfeld. I think we need a new beginning. I think we need a new Secretary of Defense.
No, I found out about the video today.
Are you going to seek